Okay, so I absolutely have to get these repaired soon. I have to do something about the speed armor pieces. And I have, how much runic energy? I still have 5. I still have quite a bit of armor plating, so that's good. And I'll just make some more cloth quickly while we're at it. So I have to make a quick fix here on some of my armor pieces. Okay, didn't I need padded cloth for the helmet or something? Which I have one of here at least. Except it's not supposed to go like that. Okay, do I even have the crafting recipe right on this? Probably not. So I need 2 pieces of padded cloth. No wonder it's not working. Yeah, eventually I'm just going to run out of torn cloth. And that's pretty much all the torn cloth I stockpiled over this entire hardcore world. And I'm eventually just going to run out of it, it looks like. And another pair of these I'll make while I'm at it. So I don't know if I can get these enchanted with anything, like straight away or not. Oh, Dataville is high. Alright, what's that? Thought I heard something. Right, I got the goblin there. So I'm just looking to see if I can get some sort of enchantment on pretty much any of these armor pieces. But honestly, doesn't really look like it. Doesn't look like I can get too much onto these armor pieces anyways. Because it would have been nice to maybe get an extra protection level on either of these, but I probably have to go grind out a couple levels to do so. Or I could get that optionally. But I prefer to get the enchantment like straight on the armor piece, like straight away. Kind of like so. I prefer to get the enchantment on the armor piece immediately. So I have to find a place to quickly level up. I think I'm gonna go to the Haven. Just look around a bit and see if I find anything interesting. I really doubt I'll travel far. Not too likely I'm gonna go that far in the Haven straight away. Since food is still like a major problem right now. I'm still really running short on that. So what if I do this? Okay, I think I'll make about like a dozen or so loaves of bread. And the rest of the wheat I'll probably just keep to give to the cows. Just so I have a bit more food to work with until I get the cow farm going, because this is what I'm going to do to just start getting myself food, ideally. I'm going to get one of these cow farms going. I'll probably just put this wheat over here for the time being. And with that bit of food, I'll probably just set foot in the haven. I'll see if I can maybe find anything of interest out there. So yeah, my whole hotbar is still pretty unorganized, to say the least. So now I'm trying to decide exactly where I'm going to go next here. Because I want to go somewhere I haven't been. And I'd like to try and find the Guardian's Tower. Okay, I thought that dropped Ender Pearls, but I guess not. I'm guessing it was Haven tokens that dropped. Okay, I'm just going to eat Rosedons to teleport back up here. Like so. So I'm going to look around and see if I can maybe find a Guardian's Tower. That way I'd be able to kill the Angelicas there and just get Torn Cloth, because there's a spawner that just infinitely spawns them in. Yeah, there's pretty much a spawner for these guys that drop Torn Cloth occasionally. Say these guys that hit you that look like skeletons in blue robes. When they hit you, they make you levitate. They drop Torn Cloth sometimes. And the Guardian Tower pretty much has an Angelica spawner, so... Hint, hint, I'm gonna go look for that spawner pretty much. So I can just use that as a reliable source of Torn Cloth. Because Torn Cloth is used to make, like, several other types of cloth that's used in, like, pretty much almost every armor recipe. Aside from a bunch of the Tier 0 and Tier 1 armors. Like, Torn Cloth, in some sort of variant, is used in pretty much almost every armor set. Yeah, that's used to make padded and reinforced cloth, so like I said, it's pretty much used in almost every armor set to an extent. So that's why it's so important that you just consistently maintain a good supply of torn cloth. Oh, this thing's immune to ranged. Oh, it's immune to bow damage. So no wonder my arrow just got deflected right back at me. Right, let me just heal up a bit again. Okay, I just found my portal again. Except I want to see if I can actually get anything useful found here. And then suddenly I get 6 enemies chasing me at once, I see. Okay, let's add another one to that pile. Surprisingly, I'm actually able to hold them off to some extent. Well, the Kaya staff is certainly helping. The fact I can just give myself 4 hard shields, just to mitigate a lot of the damage. I still haven't gotten rid of these guys yet. I still haven't gotten rid of all of them, there's still more coming. Alright, now I got them all. Certainly took long enough to fight them all off, for sure. So yeah, there's still loot everywhere on the ground here. I mean, at this point, of course there would be. Oh, there's a Rainicorn. Long time no see. Oh, shit. I'm trying to run, but I can't. Got knocked around quite a bit there. I was getting knocked around a ton. I'm still just getting outright swarmed again. I don't know, like, it seems like the Haven just loves to rush me with random enemies. Seems like this place just loves to rush me. Yeah, good thing I brought the Kaiju staff here, otherwise this could have been, like, even sketchier looking. Otherwise I could have even come actually close to dying, or possibly did die. Because these enemies literally just never stop coming. Like, I'm just getting, like, demolished out here, kind of. Like, I can barely even fight back. There's just so many enemies, and they're so fast. Okay, I cleared them all out again. Somehow. Alright, there's something else hitting me now, and I don't know what it is. Something else is hitting me, and I can't even see it. Okay, now I see it. Oh, I think all three of them just drop a piece of torn cloth. Nice. I think they all drop torn cloth. Okay, then. If I can just pick them all up. Or maybe just two of them did, I don't know. I mean, I'd rather just keep on moving, so I can maybe find a Guardian's Tower. I'd rather just keep on moving as much as possible. Alright, so is there anything out here, or what's going on? Because I'll teleport up here. Okay, so is it even worth it to try and fly out here? Like, could go in this direction, perhaps. Still always trying to go somewhere I haven't been. Okay, so I did find a Strike Rune Shrine. Don't know if we'll ever really have the need for that, though. Okay, so it looks like there's pretty much nothing out here. Not seeing anything there at all. So I'm still trying to find somewhere that's worth checking out for this Guardian's Tower. I'm not seeing too many floating islands out in this direction anymore. Okay, so there's a Lotto Man structure. If I want to just spend all my tokens, I could do so there. If I want to go and just quickly spend those, because I do have quite a few to spend. Oh, Extreme Wreck, hi there. So yeah, the Lotto Fountain's all the way over there. Might have to just bridge on over to it, perhaps. It's pretty far. See, I'll try and just bridge on over at this point. Okay, so... yeah, can I pick up some Havenstone? Let's see how much of it I'm going to be able to pick up here. I'm going to get like a full stack, I guess, and just work with that. I don't think I'll need like much more than the full stack of Havenstone at this point. Should be able to bridge on over and back with relative ease. Shouldn't really need more than the full stack. And even then, I probably don't need any. I'm just going to use Havenstone to bridge on over to be safe here. So I'm just making sure it's safe to just focus on bridging. I don't think so. Should be able to make this jump with the gravitator. Yep. Just so nothing can attack me while I try and just sell off my tokens. Okay, now I can buy more. Okay, never mind, I can't. I can't afford anymore. I guess maybe that's why I haven't heard of them. Perhaps. So now I'm going to just continue looking for a Guardian Tower. If I wanted to, perhaps. I think I've seen like 3 of these things by now. I thought they were quite a bit rare to the point where I wouldn't see like that many at all. Now I've seen like 3 of them recently. Okay, make that 4 now, I guess. I'm just quickly looking to see how much food I have left. Maybe I should just go and turn back right about now at this point. I have such little food left to work with. What is this? It's modded Minecraft. Because it is a real mod. And I know how to get around too, it looks like. I mean, I've still been just quickly looking around the Haven to see if I can maybe get lucky and find a Guardian's Tower. Because these guys, like this guy I'm killing right now, has a chance to drop something called a Torn Cloth. And there's a spawner in the Guardian's Tower that just spawns these infinitely, so that would be a reliable source of Torn Cloth. Which would certainly be useful, considering that's used to make a lot of the other cloth types that are used in most of the armor recipes. And it's also used, like, well, reinforced cloth specifically is also used in crafting, like, a lot of the bows as well. There's no rigidly defined end of the game for this mod anyways. But I did defeat the Ender Dragon already. I haven't really fought too many bosses. I mean, I'm still trying to just get even better armor, unlock more dimensions, and then I'll probably start going after bosses. So yeah, there's no rigidly defined end point of the game, so can't really say whether or not I'm near the end of it. Depends on what your ultimate end goal is, really. If it's trying to just visit every dimension or fight every boss. Oh, Advent of Ascension has a lot of bosses in it. Has to have like about 35 at least, if not maybe more than that. Man, this island's pretty far away. I'm just gonna fly over to it with a gravitator, though. Oh, you mean... Oh, detective. I was thinking that was maybe something different for a second. So I maybe could have found those games, right? Okay, good. Don't want to just fall into the void clearly, because that's like death. Because that'll be the end of this world if I do, for sure. Well, Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, Ninja Gaiden, Super Smash Bros. Melee. I mean, there were certainly a lot of good ones in there. Man, there's like nowhere to go from here. At least not that I'm not really seeing any big enough islands worth flying out to. Unless I just start bridging across. But that would be pretty tedious. To just try and bridge across there, that would be tedious as all hell. Action 52 for the Sega Genesis. I heard that port of the game wasn't quite as bad as the one on the NES. I heard the games looked at least a bit better. Granted, we're talking about Action 52, so it still probably could not have been that good. It was probably just, like, not as bad, if I recall correctly. Yeah, suggested retail price, $199. Manufacturer suggested retail price. I seriously hope no one actually paid that much for Action 52. You really just have to hope no one actually paid that $199. hope I find a Guardian Tower soon. In other words, I hope I don't have to travel too far out just to go back and forth between it whenever I want Torn Cloth. Oh boy. Is that what I think it is? Yep, that's a Voliant. That thing's kind of rare. And its projectiles explode, so I'm just going to probably take them on from a distance just to be safe. Except I'm out of arrows, so I guess I can't do that anymore. I don't know if the guy's still alive. I'll have to check and see if he is. I'm guessing he might have just died from fire damage. Oh nice, another piece of torn cloth. Okay then. So now I got like 7 of these pieces of torn cloth on this one trip through the Haven here. At this rate I might not even need to find a Guardian Tower. Aside from just using it to fight the boss that's you spawn in there. I mean, you're intended to fight the boss of the Guardian's Tower, and I think there's also some loot chests that might have something in them. But, like, its main functionality of the Guardian's Tower is to let you fight one of the bosses in the Haven, which would be the 4 Guardians. So I do have to wonder if I'm actually going to find one or not. I mean, I know for a fact they're really not hard to miss, it's just I haven't seen any yet. I think I'm honestly just going to try and start finding a way back home at this point. I'm probably just going to start backtracking at this point. Running short on Rosedons, running short on food. I'm probably just going to leave at this point. Probably better off just simply not staying at all. Yeah, I think I should just get out of here at this point. Yeah, 10 Rosedons, that's really not a lot, so I'm just gonna have to book it. Yeah, it's just way too risky to even consider staying here. I gotta just book it at this point. Another Rainicorn. Okay then. Alright, got him. Alright, what's shooting at me now? I feel like something's trying to just hit me from off screen. Okay, more torn cloth. Nice. Bi-dimension of neon-colored trees, which would be called the Haven. Okay, I'm still getting attacked by Seekers. Aptly named Seekers. Pretty appropriately named for what they do. Favorite kind of ball? That's an interesting question I don't know how to answer. Question that can have so many answers. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to constantly be on the move to get out of here at this point. Well, there's another Strike Rune Shrine. Except I didn't really bring any Runium to use to make any runes, so won't be using it right now. Well, it doesn't sound like a particularly good idea, if you ask me. Neither does traveling all the way out here with very little food and very few Rosedons. Okay, I want to go north. Just trying to decide what the best way to do that would be exactly. Because I could always just get, like, knocked off this little pillar here. So I'm just looking around me to see if there are any Flying Seekers or Angelicas still. And it doesn't look like there are any whatsoever, so yeah, I'm just going to pillar up here, then probably fly over towards that little floating island there. Now I'm going to fly on over here, and I should make it no problem. What, you mean these? These aren't edible, though, if you were talking about these. Oh. Now this is just going to stick out like a sore thumb every time I come back here. If I come back to this part of the haven where I just put the giant nerd pole, that's certainly going to stand out. Some skill crystals just dropped. So that's some free hunter experience right there. I definitely don't mind that at all. That's good. There's free hunter XP. Nice. Just gonna grab a bit more Havenstone while I'm at it. My flight equipment's still good. Don't worry, it's still good, my flight equipment. I can still make do with what I have. So I just have to not use up Rosedons, like, too frequently, because I only have 7 of them left. So admittedly, that'll slow me down if I run out. But if I run out and I can't save myself, then I'm pretty much dead. If I fall off the island and one of these islands and don't have Rosedons, then I'm basically screwed. So there's another Dawnlight dungeon. Except I can't kill the mobs that spawn in there. I don't have a high enough hunter level for that. So the dungeon doesn't really help me out at all right now. Yeah, it's supposed to be called a Dawnlight dungeon. I know it looks weird. Okay, I was about to just jump off with the wrong thing entirely. Should be able to still teleport up to this island, right? Yeah, okay, we're still on the island. So we'll grab some more Havenstone, most likely. I hope I can make it back still with the way I'm going. I hope I can still make it back with the direction I'm headed. So I don't know at this point. I'm not exactly sure if I'll be able to make it. Oh, Diente Russell. I thought I saw you drop by here before. For sure, I thought I did. I guess in case we forgot his name. I don't know, because this crystallite looks pretty. I'm doing alright. I'm trying to make a trip back home from the Haven, but I'm starting to run short on both food and Rosidons, so I have to travel pretty carefully to still make this work. Gotta be cautious with how I travel back. So I want to go up here, ideally. I don't want to waste Rosidon since I only have 6 left. Those berries that pretty much just let me teleport up to the nearest valid block that's above me. Which is pretty much how I just teleport onto any islands and end up falling under. So if I fall off an island, if I can just float back underneath it and then eat Rosidons, I'll just get teleported right back on top of the island. Which can be a lifesaver in dimensions where you're just hanging above the void. So yeah, if I'd fall off an island, I could just steer myself under it with this gravitator, which lets me fall slowly, and then just teleport straight back on top of the island. Okay, I think we're already getting pretty close to being back home at this point. If I keep on going in this direction, I probably should see my portal. And I'm also going to have to do something about my gravitator as well, just running short on durability. How am I and how old you are don't really have much in common. There's not much correlation between, like, my age and how I'm doing. Or no, better yet, like, someone else's age and how I'm doing. I should be very close to my portal that lets me leave. Should be close to the portal I can just go in to get back to the overworld. And I already see it there. So we did not find a Guardian's Tower, but I still got like 8 pieces of torn cloth. And I have a bunch of extra Haven tokens I'm going to have to trade in soon. I will have to trade those in eventually, and this got through the portal. Okay, this thing's gonna go underwater with me, I see. So yeah, we're back home with some tokens that I'll still have to go spend eventually, a couple treasure boxes. So I really do need to find a better place to keep these excess tokens. But then again, I should probably just go and spend a bunch of them. I mean, I have plenty of tokens, and I probably should just spend them. Because yeah, we're looking at a lot of tokens right now, from pretty much a bunch of different dimensions. And also a lot of copper coins. I'm honestly running out of space to just keep all this stuff. Before, like, it was named Java, right? So you played Minecraft before they called it Java Edition, right? Okay, I want to get protection... Where is it? This pair of speed leggings. I want to get protection 3 on it. And I'll do that too while we're at it. So 12 levels to do that, and probably 12 levels to do this as well, right? Yep. Protection 4 and breaking 3 on these speed armor pieces. That should do it for a while. 11 more Valiant Hearts. Except I have to find a Guardian's Tower. I can't really do anything with these. 8 more pieces of Torn Cloth, so that's good. That's really good indeed. I was starting to run short on that. Still have more treasure boxes that I've yet to open because... Ideally, I'd like to level up hauling because if I don't, I'll only get like 1 roll on each treasure box I open. And I think it would take about 30 minutes to get to like level 26 in hauling, which is pretty much the equivalent of fishing. It would take about 30 minutes of fishing to get hauling 26 with average luck. And then just from that alone, I'd have 3 times as many rolls opening these treasure boxes. Nine copper coins, that's it. Some more rosette ingots. A gold coin. Some anima stones. Still curious to see what some of this loot looks like. If I'll maybe get lucky and get something good out of one of these. I guess I might just use all of them. Don't really feel like fishing right now. So that's about all I got from these treasure boxes. Well, I did get some tea, so that's nice. That's another consumable I could use for the time being. So I guess that's good. Silver and a gold coin. Some more limonite. I didn't get too much because I didn't even bother to train up hauling. Probably should have first, then I would have gotten a lot more rolls. Then I've certainly had just way more chances to get more good stuff. So yeah, I still have to see what I can do about food here. And then I gotta get this gravitator repaired as well, because that's also starting to look like it's in pretty bad shape. But I think I might have my problems with food solved pretty soon. Yeah, but just, what about my gravitator? What about that too? Well, at least I can just replenish my supply of Rosedons, but I'll have to figure out something for the gravitator at this point. Or I just have to barely use it at all until I get something figured out. So here's what I'm gonna actually try at this point. So I have a bunch of coins. I should still have like some shulker boxes here. Also, I want to just make one shulker box a different color, so it's easier to really tell the boxes apart. So I do want to see if I can find a banker. And I'm probably going to try Lelicia, because if I do find a Lelician tower, then I can also not just use the banker there, I could also look on some loot chests, and those have a fairly decent chance of having at least one magic repair dust in any of the chests. Plus I have some little Yishin tokens on me as well. So if I find this tower, I could also trade these into a Lotto Man there. And then just free up more space in, like, all of these chests. So essentially I'm trying to just get rid of some of my extra tokens I haven't used yet. And I'm also trying to just convert my copper coins into coins of a higher tier. Because I really don't need to carry this many copper coins around. But I still need to worry about food, though. I'd rather not have to kill the cows like this early, but if I need food, then I need food. $15 raw beef, and now I gotta just cook it. And I also have 15 tea. I could use that too, perhaps. I just realized I could use that as well. That or I could start a carrot farm. But I think I'd rather get the cow farm going. But I'm gonna have to kill off some of my cows early. Just because, like, I still have very little food to work with. So I'll just opt to do that. So yeah, I have the Caillou staff, really good armor, but I'm struggling to just keep my guy's stomach full. Making a Super Mario ROM hack that will feature a public domain cartoon girl. There are probably a lot of those. So I really don't have a whole lot of food. I'll just have to make do with what I do have. So I'm going to search out Lolicia for a tower and hope I find one. So let's hope this isn't going to be like too much of a pain in the ass to search out this tower. And I'll definitely notice it when I do find it. That has a girl character as a playable one. You're talking about Super Mario hacks? Well, there's Sakari and K16 Story of Steel. Those are like the first ones that come to my mind. Well, there's certainly quite a few, I can tell you that much. Yeah, like I said, there's certainly quite a few. Right, this thing's barely hitting right now. Oh, another of these guys. Another one. Got him. And another one. I'm just gonna run from this one, perhaps. I mean, I mainly just came out here to look for a tower anyways. Not so much do combat. It's not the right kind of tower. That's where that's where a boss spawner is. There's a dungeon with hunter mobs, so I might as well take note of this location. There's hunter mobs up there that I'll eventually be able to train off of. So there's a bony dungeon. Now I just need to take down the coordinates on it. Just so that I can come back here later when I'm a high enough hunter level to fight all the mobs that are here. If I'm not high enough leveled already. I'm probably... Yeah, I see red swords above these enemies' heads, so I'm under-leveled. So I still don't have a high enough level to fight them yet. Figured I would just double check, but I'm still under-leveled. So I definitely haven't seen a tower yet. Also never found that Guardian's Tower in the Haven either. Went looking for that and didn't find it. 2 more Graw altars right next to each other. 2 more boss spawners. Again, I'm not particularly interested in fighting this boss right now. And there's a tower. And now we just found one. So this guy's a trader selling glass for silver coins. So this guy sells glass if I want to buy it off him. There's a Lotto Man up here. And there's some Lotto totems for sale. I'm going to buy some of these. And quickly just see if I've won anything or not. And then I guess the rest of these will just buy weapons cases. So let's see if I've just won anything quickly here. Some small skill crystals. Oh, I actually just got 1 crystal. I only got 1. So that's a bit more hunter experience right there, at least. And there's a double chest, exactly what I wanted to see. And it has not too much in it. I'm probably going to take the wooden blocks, though, because... yeah, the wood's always useful, so I'm just going to take the wood while I'm here. And there's the Hunter Master, and then there's a banker and more loot, but sadly no repair dust in either of these chests so far. And I think that was probably all there was in this tower. I didn't find any repair dust. But I do have a banker here, so I'm just going to turn a bunch of these copper coins into silver ones, and probably also some into gold. This used to be way more tedious to do, like, back then. Back when, pretty much, all of the trades were on 6 different screens. Now every coin trade's on the same screen, so it's, like, way less tedious. It was even worse still due to the fact that copper coins were way more common back in 3.1.2, so far more frequently, double chests would get full of copper coins and you'd have to just make more frequent trips to just turn them into coins of a higher tier. Copper coins aren't ridiculously common anymore. There's not like too many of them. Plus you just have to do a lot less clicking to just turn all your coins into coins of a higher tier. So that's the trade I'm probably going to make right there. So that's what I'll do. So yeah, there's 3 gold coins. Just like that, 3 gold coins. So I did have to travel out quite a bit to find this tower. I'd like to see if I can find another, just to look in some more loot chests, and hopefully maybe then I'll find some repair dust. So let's see if I can maybe get lucky and find another tower. Okay, I'm back on the surface. Yeah, because down on the underside of this dimension, gravity is actually inverted backwards. So instead of falling down, you just get rocketed back up to the surface. Yeah, back then you used to just fall slower, now you just get rocketed back up, so it's almost impossible to fall into the void. So yeah, unless you just find a way to negate that gravitational effect down there, it's pretty much impossible to fall in the void. Alright, see you later then. Okay, nice, I'll just run into a tree. I don't see why not. Okay, I would rather just, like, stop running west at this point. I've already traveled out far enough west for sure. I'll probably start running back east at this point, and eventually just south. So I'm pretty much gonna go in a circle and see if I can find anything on the way back to while we're at it. Okay, I'm gonna find another of these Lillician towers. Okay, then, that's nice. There's another tower. So there's a one loot chest already with still no repair dust. This guy's selling a gauge rifle. And glass. And a gauge rifle if I want to just sell him yellow spores instead of orange ones. Here, take this block of stone I don't care about. And there's another lotto man. Might as well buy more treasure boxes off of him while I'm here. Another loot chest with still no repair dust. I can buy myself a new gun, but it's probably going to be weaker than the one I already have. Oh, another loot chest. One magic repair dust. I guess it's better than nothing. And we also got quite a bit of wood just from looting these loot chests here. So I'm now just going to continue to run back, and if I find another tower, of course I'm going to go check out the loot chests there are in there. Of course I'd like to look into more loot chests. See if maybe I can get more repair dust, because just one repair dust by itself isn't going to fix much. Though at least it's going to buy me a bit more time to continue using my gravitator. But even then, just one repair dust won't do a whole lot. Okay, what happens if I drink tea? How much hunger does that restore? Doesn't restore hunger, but it does regenerate my health a bit still. But it does at least refill a bit of my health. So I guess it's still better than nothing. At least I can get some health back off of this. Doesn't replenish any hunger, so if I can't run, then I still won't be able to run, no matter how much tea I drink. And there's another tower, so I'm gonna go look through these loot chests as well. Okay, I'll just break myself a hole through here. Okay, I still barely have any coins to really trade in. So I'm going to continue to see if maybe I can just get lucky and find repair dust while I'm going through the tower's loot chests. There's a minigun. I know this is upgradable, so I'm going to take it. Oh, and now I have empty cups. I assume that's what the tea was kept in, so that's why I now have empty cups. Here's another lotto man. And there's another loot chest. Another minigun. Honestly don't know what I'm going to do with another minigun. So 2 miniguns in the same tower. I see that's how it is then. So I'm trying to go, like, east now. Without these guys knocking me in the wrong direction. So I found like 3 different towers and got myself pretty much only 1 single repair dust. I was just really banking on good luck to find a lot more than 1 repair dust. Well, still it could have been worse. I could have found like absolutely none. That would have been like so much worse. Oh, there's another tower over here. Let's give this one a look-see. There's one more repair dust. Okay, then. That's one more right there. And that's just a bunch of logs. Just a bunch of logs in there, so yay. Not what I was hoping for by any means. So yeah, I'm gonna keep running south still. It shouldn't be long before I'm just able to find my portal again, then I can just leave Lalicia with the 2 repair dust I found. Okay, we gotta be very close at this point. And just like that, there we are. Okay, so yeah, we made it back. Getting only 2 repair dusts. And now again, we're starting to run short on food. I might have to maybe just dedicate an entire trip on the overworld just to getting food back. Might just have to spend time traveling the overworld just for the sake of getting more food. Even though I'd rather be doing other things, I might just have to spend some time just to get food at this rate. I'll probably just loot these treasure boxes anyways and hope for some good luck. Oh, I got an extra repair dust from one of them. Nice. Hope for good luck, and I got it. Got 1 extra repair dust there, so that's good. Yeah, how do I make this again? Metal tub. So I'll probably make myself one of these, perhaps. Getting the clay shouldn't be a problem, ideally. So I'm going to gather a bit of clay quickly. I think I'll just put on some night vision goggles just so I can see underwater like much clearer. Just so I can see a bit clearer, I'm probably going to take the night vision goggles back out. Just to see better. Because it does get dark underwater, there's really no light down here. Getting some clay and some bricks. Yeah, I'm probably just going to use torches so I can stay underwater for longer. So I don't have to keep on going back up for air. Because I also do want building materials for my base as well. Eventually I'm going to build something there. Once I've decided on exactly what I want to go for, I'm going to build something there. What's supposed to be down here anyway? It looks like it just leads in some cave of some sort. That looks like it goes in some sort of cave. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I've certainly been in here before. Alright, so I already got myself quite a bit of clay to work with. See, I also got some extra bricks. Never remembered getting those being a thing. Getting bricks. So let's get back to my base now. Yeah, so I have to get this all just sorted out at this point too. Still have this carved rune of direction I'm really not using. So I'm just trying to decide where I'm going to put all this anyways. Then again, maybe I could just leave this in some of these furnaces for now. Then again, maybe I can just keep this clay in the furnaces until I figure out a better place for it. So now I'm going to make the metal tub, and then I need to just get a lava bucket quickly as well while we're at it. So I also need some lava. And I pretty much know exactly where to go for lava. There should be no shortage of it in the nether. There's pretty much no shortage of it here, so nether it is. Like I said, no shortage of lava here at all. This will cool in like 30 seconds, if I recall it correctly. Okay, so it has to cool and then I can use it to just fully repair the gravitator. So it should turn into the compound soon. Probably just a couple more seconds and then it's going to turn into magic mending compound this. Fully repairs any item on a mending table. So let's do that. And I'm also going to do this while we're at it, to get Unbreaking 3 on the gravitator. So I also have an extra brick here I don't really plan on using for anything. So I'll still probably keep these close by. These cups, though, I'm gonna just toss out. Those I know I don't need. Oh, I have some raw fish. Just realized I have those, so I can cook those and use those for food. Okay, so I'll cook my raw fish. I just remembered I had that. Okay, I think that's about as many cows as I can get for now. So now I can't exactly quite decide what I want to do. Could maybe start actually trying to decide what I want the base to look like. So yeah, I think I might do that perhaps at this point. Might just try and decide on exactly how I'm going to build this here. So I'm probably going to use this in the build, I just haven't decided on a color for it yet. Just have yet to decide what color I'm using for it. I mean, I could just go with red since I have some red dye here. I mean, I haven't really built something with red terracotta yet. So I guess I'll just try this and see how it goes. So I definitely want to try something different with my build here, something I haven't tried before. I mean, I could have just gone and done something similar to the house I made in my 3.1.2 world, but kind of just decided against it. I still gotta get, like, all the walls, though. And I'm already starting to run short on blocks here. And I've gotten, like, barely any of the walls done. I'm already running short on these blocks to work with. Actually, I think I'll just move these over a bit, like so. And then the bed I'll just do that with. I'll put it there. I'll just quickly do that while we're at it. I think I'm just going to get some more red dye quickly from wherever I can find it. Probably shouldn't take too much longer to find some more red flowers. Well, I have some roses I can use for red dye. So I'll take the roses, definitely. So I'm finding dandelions everywhere, and okay, now I'm finding poppies. Or can my keyboard not glitch out now, please? Can it not glitch out? Alright, there's some more terracotta to work with. And I'm gonna run out of terracotta again. I mean, I definitely wanted to get something down for sure. But I still have quite a ways to go before I can actually finish up this place. Thinking maybe I'll get a floor installed, but again, I would need to decide on the block to use for the floor. Haven't decided if I want to go with Churi planks just yet. I think I will actually go with these. These do look pretty nice, given the red terracotta walls. I mean, I'm trying to do something I haven't quite done yet before. Honestly, I want to see how it goes. If it's going to look any good or not. So this place is finally going to look at least a bit more complete. Sooner or later, it's going to look more complete than it already is now. So I'm also going to get some torches down while we're at it. Just so it's a bit lighter in here. And to also prevent enemies from just spawning right inside the base. Okay, so this is already looking like quite a bit better than what we had before. I literally just had placeholder blocks for walls. I had like mismatched wooden planks because I just want to at least put something down. Didn't really care what I put down, just wanted something temporary. So eventually I'll just need to get more terracotta blocks. So if I find a mesa biome, this is going to help me dramatically with just gathering terracotta. Assuming I find one of those. So I could perhaps go looking for a mesa, or I could just continue to dig. I think I'll just continue to dig pretty much wherever I think I can find clay. I'll just continue looking for clay, actually, at the bottom of the ocean, or at the bottom of rivers, or just stuff like that. I'll just continue to get clay from down here, perhaps. I mean, sure, it's going to take a while to gather enough of it to build the entire house with this, considering how big I want to make it. Might take a while, but I should be able to do this still. Yeah, it's certainly going to be a bit easier to dig up here when I'm not underwater. So I guess I can maybe just use the swampland to my advantage. Due to the fact that I'm probably just going to find clay that I can just dig up where I don't have to go underwater for it. Okay, I'm trying to get clay. Okay, maybe this won't be so easy if I keep getting knocked around everywhere. What am I doing not even having a melee weapon in my hotbar? I didn't even bring a ranged weapon at all, which is going to be really annoying because these guys will just keep on knocking me back all the time. Okay, one of them just dropped a nether star. This I'm definitely going to pick up. And I just got a nether star drop from one of those random enemies in the swamp. I dropped a nether star. Okay, there's my base. I still want to see just how much of it I can get built right away. Just because it's been pretty much incomplete for like the past 10 live streams, so I just want to see how much of it I can actually get done right now. still a few random cups just lying around. Of course there would be. Alright, so I have some more terracotta to continue building with. Oh, right, I forgot I also had this cooked fish I could work with. I think I might just make this like an extra wide door, perhaps. Just because I'm probably going to like the outside view. So yeah, I'm just trying to make this place feel a bit more complete right now. Just trying to get a bit of work done on the base. Okay, didn't mean to place torches there. So yeah, I'm going to build the walls a little higher now. Not sure how high I'm going to build them exactly, haven't decided on that yet. Alright, there's some more blocks to build with. Quite a few more blocks there. So it does look pretty nice inside, but outside I'm certainly gonna have to do some work to make it look more presentable on the outside, but on the inside this looks pretty damn good. I'll have to think maybe can I do something to make this look better on the outside. But I already like the interior quite a bit. These walls and the floor, they just seem to go pretty well together. Oh, what am I doing here? Okay, did I want to do it like that or not? Did I want to build it this way? Okay, I guess this looks like it was intentional, perhaps. Yeah, I think I probably will just put a door in this corner as well while we're at it. Or maybe I can just build this out a bit further here. Or possibly move this portal over one, and then just build this out further. I mean, I'm still trying to decide exactly how I do want to build this corner here. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with having the rest of this set up the way it's set up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need this anymore, most likely. This looks like it's seen better days. And yeah, there's my tier 1 armor. Safe to say I can probably just get rid of all of that too. All my tier 1 stuff I can probably just ditch without a second thought. So yeah, I'll just get rid of this tier 1 stuff. And I think I might also get rid of this chest plate. I don't know if it's, I think I'll just keep this one handy. I mean, it's at least a bit better than the tier 1 armor. I don't think I'll ever use the Void Sword either, really, so... Nor do I have plans on using the Deep Bow. I don't know if I want to keep this aside or not. Personally, I don't think I will keep that aside. Just trying to get rid of stuff at this point. Getting rid of my old gear. So I think I might just do more work on this base later. I mean, even for now, what I have, it still looks okay. First things first, there's already like plenty more walls than what we had before. So just by the fact that we have more walls, it's already a step in the right direction. Okay, now I need to get more wheat for my cows because looks like I'm starting to get enough cows to the point where I'm just going to need more wheat to actually feed them all. Okay, I don't think I still need the night vision goggles on. So now I actually get to see my base without this weird greenish tint. Makes the red terracotta look a bit more like it's orange or brown. So yeah, now I get to look at this with the actual color palette. Okay, so certainly is a lot redder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I was looking at this with night vision goggles on, so now I'm seeing it's just a lot more red, but I'll probably get used to this. I'm probably going to get used to this for sure. So yeah, wait till everyone else just comes on and sees this base. Or at least this work in progress that's going to eventually become a full-fledged house. Yeah, because it's still simply not done yet. Actually, I know what I'm going to do quickly. Let's see if I can just get this sword repaired quickly. Because I'd like to use this since it has looting 3 on it. So I'm going to see if I can quickly repair the Baron sword once more. Then again, with all the enchantments on it, repairing it might be too expensive, so I don't know. Might not have enough experience to repair the sword, so I guess I'll just go with the Crystal Light one anyways. Even then, I still want to just get myself something like better than this Crystal Light sword. And with just better enchantments on it, too. So, my infusion is level 20. I mean, I've been meaning to work on that skill. I mean, I will be working on that eventually, the infusion training. I mean, I've been meaning to work on that. But I'm gonna go and get myself some more food, since I know amphibiites occasionally drop fish. And even if I don't get too much fish, I'll still get hunter experience from this. Even if I'm not gonna see too much in terms of fish, I can still get hunter experience from this, so... yeah, I'll also train a bit of hunter while we're at it. And apparently they can drop bones, too. And if I want, I can just still sell off these extra amphibiite lungs. So yeah, I can also sell these off. This guy's getting stuck. I can sell those off for more coins. So I can also just make some more money by killing these things and get some food and hunter experience. I can pretty much get like 3 things done at once here, so yeah, I'll just spend a bit of time down here killing these guys. I guess I will just hang out here down here for a bit. It's still like generally safer up here since there's not too much room to move around pretty much on the ground where the amphibiites are. So yeah, I'll likely just stay up here. But I'll occasionally come down to grab the loot that these guys drop. But I'm generally just going to stay up here. So there's already some raw fish. There's plenty of dart guns that I really don't care for. I'm going to put away some of the excess loot I don't really care for into this chest here. That's mainly just going to compose of dart guns and water buckets that I'm not excited about keeping. Alright, level 20 hunter. Might get a couple levels down here. Just because I like the idea of being able to both get food and hunter experience. And also more money at the same time. I can pretty much get all 3 of those done at once, and I really like the sound of that. I got some more dart guns still. I'm getting more dart guns than I'm getting fish. What is this? I don't know how I'm getting more dart guns than actual fish I can eat. This really doesn't make a whole lot of sense at all. And also plenty more water buckets than I need as well. Let me just pick up all that. There we go. Nice. This guy's getting stuck on the spawners again, it looks like. I have no idea exactly as to why they do that. Sometimes they just get stuck, I don't know what else to say. Sometimes they get stuck. That's really all I can say. Guess I'll put the extra amphibiite lungs in here while we're at it. Just got another hunter level. Yeah, once I can get down and pick up all this loot, I will. Well, there's just 3 more, so I guess I'll wait until I get rid of these 3 as well. Never mind. Gonna get like 3 more to spawn in, I see. So I'm gonna lead him into that side. Then pick up as much of that as possible down there. So yeah, a lot more water buckets than I actually need. Way more than I need, and more dart guns. Okay, so at least I'm getting some fish, but still. Probably shouldn't have expected that much food. I mean, that's not like the main thing that you come to Amphibeites for, is for food. It's not like the main reason you come here. Look at all those water buckets, though. That's crazy. So many water buckets. Probably never gonna need to look at another water bucket in my life at this rate. This is just something else entirely. I've probably spent, like, what, not even 10 minutes down here? 22 hunter. I had no idea I was just getting experience this damn quickly. Last time I checked, I was still level 20 hunter. Now I'm a level 22. Just got another innovation level, that's nice too. Okay, I didn't mean to make those blocks fall. So yeah, I'll just do that quickly. So I'm trying to just get the rest of these lungs, because I can always just sell those off for more copper coins. So I'm going to keep on putting them in here as I get them. Oh nice, I have a strength boost. Because I killed enough enemies during the day, I got a strength boost from one of the gods in this game. That's pretty much going to last until daytime. So I'll likely just continue to train Hunter for a bit down here. See, I've been here for about 10 minutes. I still just like how well... I still really like how well this Hunter training is going. It's still going incredibly well right now. Yeah, this chest is already going to be full of water buckets and dart guns. It's barely been 10 minutes down here, and this chest is already going to be full of all of that stuff. Oh, some notch apples just dropped. Just noticed that now, we got some notch apples that just showed up. I mean, considering just how many of these things I'm killing, I guess it wasn't too much of a surprise. .23 Hunter. I think I gained like 3 Hunter levels down here so far, and it's been like about a little over 10 minutes. So yeah, this is a really good place to train. If you make yourself a safe spot, this is incredibly good for Hunter training. At least during the early levels anyway, this is really good to train with. See, I'm trying to get the amphibiite lungs off the ground. Those are worth decent money in large quantities. So I'm gonna get back up here. I don't want my armor to take too much of a beating if I don't need it to take like too much damage. So I got like 30 raw fish. I guess that's decent. Wait, raw fish? I thought it was called raw cod or something. Wasn't it called raw cod in like 1.12.2? This is just called raw fish. Like, didn't they have cod and salmon back then in 1.12.2? See, I might have to go look and see. I think I might have just noticed that now. Still a lot of XP orbs on the ground. I do want to pick those up. .24 Hunter. I must have got like 5 levels down here almost at this point. God, that went by quickly. That was certainly quick, to say the least. Wow, okay. Might as well get to level 25 Hunter, then I'm just gonna probably book it at this point. Okay, I'm trying to get the amphibiite lungs, but I keep on picking up random water buckets. I keep having to sort through the water buckets. So yeah, I was probably down here for about almost 20 minutes, and I got like pretty much 5 Hunter levels. So yeah, for like 20 minutes of grinding, that was really good. And some more innovation levels while we're at it. That's also nice. I probably could have gotten way more food just searching the overworld for pretty much any sort of animal I could have killed for any form of meat. Or could have maybe just gone fishing and still probably caught more food in 20 minutes than just killing these over and over, but I mean, I definitely like the idea of being able to just level up Hunter and getting food at the same time. And also making money. Alright, level 25 Hunter. Now I'm just gonna go and try and collect all this loot and then leave. Okay, I literally can't get the lungs right now. There we go. Took me how many tries just to get those lungs into my inventory? I'm still waiting for these guys just to clear out so I can pick up the rest of the loot. Just so I can pick up everything else. Alright, there we go. Just gonna finish off the rest of these guys. even if I have to swim around a bit just to get them. So yeah, I'm a level 25 hunter now. Got like just a little over 5 levels worth of experience there, just in like 20 minutes. Got pretty much 5 levels back. But now I have to see what I can do about repairing my speed chestplate, because that's starting to look like it's taking a lot of damage. So yeah, now I have to get the chestplate repaired. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be doing about that. So let's cook this raw fish. And then I'll also cook these and these. So I'm gonna have a bit more food to work with now. And then I also have a bunch of amphibiite lungs to sell off. Except I just realized I forgot my shulker box. I'm gonna see if I can make another speed chestplate first, though, and then I'm gonna go back for it. I got like plenty of scrap metal too. Should have known I was gonna get plenty of that as well. And more copper coins. Just want to put these away too. And some more notch apples. And some bones. So apparently amphibiites can drop those too. So I'll just use that to help me get some more wheat for the cow farm. Okay, what did I just get? Oh, I got this gun, and apparently that was part of an advancement now. A gun that you can just end up getting by harvesting seeds. Oh, it's part of an advancement now, I had no idea. Never knew, like... I knew that existed, but I just forgot about it till now. Mainly because by the time you get it, usually, unless farming is one of the first things you do, you're not gonna have much of a use for it. Like, I kind of just waited a while to farm, and even then still, took a while to get that gardener, so... Yeah, by the time I got it, it was like really nothing special. I mean, I already have a better gun than that. Even if I can just opt to use seeds as ammo instead of regular bullets. Alright, so I also need some elecanium as well. And one piece of scrap metal. So let's see if I can make myself another of these chest plates. Well, I guess so. Well, just barely enough to make another chest plate. So I might need to go to Runendor soon, or just find another means of making sure my armor just keeps enough durability so it doesn't fall apart. Man, I might have to figure out something soon at this rate. And even then, I'm still gonna have to quickly... Where'd those diamonds come from? Didn't even notice I got like 19 diamonds either. Not sure where those are from. Alright, so there's some more cooked food. In addition to restoring hunger, heals up to 3 health when eaten. So I think that's 1.5 hearts, right? I think that's like half a heart it heals. So yeah, at least I have some extra food. I'm not even going to need to keep this much scrap metal, I'll just probably throw out most of it. I mean, I'm getting scrap metal like way more frequently than I need to use it, so I'll toss that. So let me also just get my shulker box because I forgot it back at the amphibiite area. I forgot it, so I want to just quickly get it back. Because plenty of my amphibiite lungs are in there. Yeah, I did forget this here. Gonna dump some of my water buckets in there that I don't need to keep at all. Just so I can try and get rid of them for good. Among other drops from the amphibiites I don't want to keep. I want to try and get rid of them for good. Especially the ones that don't stack. Those I really want to get rid of. I'll probably just teleport out here now. I mean, I mainly just went back for my shulker box anyway, so I'm going to leave now with that. So I finally got some more food. Should last me for a while until I get that cow farm up to speed. Should last me for quite a bit, to say the least. So I'll probably keep the rest of the amphibiite lungs here for now. The ones that I plan to just trade in for more money. I mean, I could opt to perhaps just fight a boss while I'm at it. I could possibly just try and do a boss fight. I mean, I am interested to see where that goes, so... I'm probably going to give Corliss a shot here. I'm willing to give Corliss a try at this point. Just want to see how that goes. See, I would likely just repair my speed chestplate before attempting any fight. Oh, I have Unbreaking 3 in here, so I'm going to probably put that on the chest plate. And then lose my anvil, but... Alright, there we go. And I'll just worry about the anvil later, perhaps. And I'll probably make a couple more arrows. I mean, with Corliss summoning projectiles, I typically want to keep her projectiles at a distance. So I'll just quickly make a couple of arrows while I'm at it. And that's why I took out my throwing projectiles. I'm probably going to want to be able to use those too against Corliss's projectiles. And I know Corliss hits really hard with melee, especially when she turns dark blue, so that's why I'm just generally going to try and keep as much of a distance from her as possible just to play this out safely. So I generally want to keep my distance, this much I know. So yeah, first things first. Just going to make some arrows. Just to make keeping my distance from Corliss even easier, I'll make arrows. So I'm still going to make even more sticks. For the sake of doing that. Just to make a bunch of arrows, and then I'll probably give the boss a shot. So I'm 96 arrows right now. Should be a lot. So 96 arrows and also a few throwing weapons, because those are faster than the bow. Like, you can throw these pretty damn quickly. So I need to just throw an amphibiite lung in water and then ideally step back for when Corliss spawns in. See, I'm going to step right back. Okay. There she is. There's Corliss. So I'm going to just keep my distance for the most part during the fight. Because Corliss hits extremely hard with melee. So yeah, I'm going to keep distance, just to be safe. Maybe I should have picked a flatter area to do the fight in. Probably should have picked somewhere flatter than this. Don't know why I didn't. Worst case scenario, I could start swimming through the water. Because I do have Depth Strider, so I could opt to swim in the water also. At least I can also use the water to try and get away from her. Where the hell is Corliss? I've lost track of the boss. Okay, Corliss is all the way over there. I got these projectiles. I can't lose following me. Right, the boss is now following me again. Alright, I can't even hit this thing. I'm just missing with all my attacks. Okay, I got like a couple hits in there. Got a couple more in. I mean, is the water actually slowing Corliss down or something? Might be, perhaps. Feels like it's slowing her down. Maybe I could just pretty much fight her in the water here. Yeah, if only I could just swim faster too. I mean, I can only move so fast right now in this water. Right, Corliss is coming back after me. Really should have just picked somewhere flatter to fight her. I don't want to just accidentally run into, like, some blocks and just not be able to jump and then get caught, like, behind, like, part of the ground. Like, I don't want to just run into the ground, not jump, and then get caught on, and then she just hits me a bunch. Okay, let me eat that, please. Whoa, okay, that's not good. Just fell in a ravine. That's bad. I'm gonna teleport out of it. Okay, I guess Corliss is stuck down there now. Corliss is stuck down here, I see. I want to find Corliss and make sure I don't get hit by her when I do find her. Yeah, so I think I lost Corliss. She's maybe somewhere in this cave now. I don't even know if I should challenge this anymore. I've now lost track of Corliss. She fell in this ravine and now I don't know where to look. Yeah, Corliss fell down here and now I don't even know where to search anymore. Now I don't even know where to begin with this. So I think I might just have to call off the fight at this point. I might just have to give up on this one. Because I don't even know where to look. Like, I didn't think I was accidentally going to fall in the ravine. The boss was going to follow me down there. And then I was going to lose track of the boss completely. Okay, I see Corliss in here. Okay, now I see the boss. Right over here. Well, I don't know if the boss is stuck there. Yeah, it looks like she's kind of just stuck in place here. Yeah, I got the boss trapped in here, it looks like. But these hits barely want to go through. I'm probably just gonna safe spot the boss most likely at this point. Yeah, I got the boss stuck in here. Want to have a more interesting fight against Corliss, I'll admit. Wasn't planning for it to be like this. Okay, didn't plan for this at all, what else can I say? Corliss wasn't supposed to get stuck in a cave somewhere. And I'm out of arrows. And I just teleported out. By accident, assumably. Wasn't supposed to teleport out of there. Oh, now I gotta find the boss again. Now I gotta re-find Corliss. I gotta just re-find the boss. Where Corliss may be. Okay, I guess not. Well, let's keep looking. Which cave will it be? Which cave was it? Okay, it wasn't this one. Wasn't in here either. Yeah, I pretty much had it, then I accidentally teleported back to the surface. Wasn't supposed to. And now I can't even find the boss again. Literally can't find the boss. Just gonna have to probably play hot or cold at this point to find Corliss. Yeah, I'll be playing hot and cold, it looks like, at this point. Yeah, we're playing hot and cold just so I can finish off the boss. Okay, I don't want to go there. It's not there. I literally can't find Corliss. Like, I cannot find the boss. Like, I almost got the kill, but I'm gonna have to literally just give up on the fight because I can't even find the boss anymore. Like, what is this? I really should have just made an arena for it. Like, holy shit, I didn't expect it to go this badly whatsoever. I think I'm going away from the boss again. Probably just going away. I don't think we're supposed to go down there. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm absolutely clueless as to where to look. I have actually no clue. Okay, never mind. There we go. Took me long enough to find the boss. That took long enough. Not at all what I intended for the fight. So I'm probably going to do that again. Mainly because I want to have more of an interesting fight than that. That really wasn't interesting enough to satisfy me, I'll say. So I'm probably just going to go again. I'll find somewhere that's just a bit flatter so it's even easier to move around. Want to see if I can find a place with a bit more maneuverability. I mean, even then, this plains is still okay. I'll probably just try somewhere around here again. Except I forgot to make more arrows. Oh well. Forgot I didn't make more arrows. Need to make more of those, ideally. Now, can I just leave Corliss out here, where there's going to be generally more room to move about? Alright, what else is on me? I guess I'll be fighting with mostly melee at this point. I'm gonna get chased by other random enemies too, it looks like. Chimera, please don't. Not now, Chimera. Not now, Chimera. Not now. I got other random enemies just chasing me, making this harder. don't know, just in case something really stupid happens now. Okay, I gotta clear out some of these enemies somehow. I can't just leave them all alive forever, then nothing will ever get done. Then we'll never get anything done if I don't kill anything here. That's a pretty nice hit. Oof. Didn't even see that one. That was literally right behind me. Fuck, can I get away? Oh, I can't get away. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is not good. This is bad. I'm slowed down to like a snail's pace. I literally cannot run. Okay, we're fine. I literally got slowed down to a snail's pace and couldn't run. I thought I was gonna die for sure there. I mean, I can't take hits forever. I'm gonna die eventually. I was gonna die eventually. Just couldn't tank hits forever. Fucking bug eyes. Get out of my way. Oh shit, get out of my way. Yeah, I'm literally just getting comboed out here. I'm getting comboed. Fuck's sake, Corliss is just comboing me. Yeah, when a random enemy just pushes me right into Corliss's hitbox, that's when, like, things just really go south. Like, I could stay away from Corliss easily enough if it wasn't for random enemies just knocking me right into her hitbox. And then I just get comboed out because of, like, the slowness, making it almost impossible to get away from Corliss adequately enough. Alright, I got the thing that... I think I got the thing that knocked me into Corliss earlier. Yeah, I'm probably just much better off fighting this with range just to be on the safe side. But yeah, I could probably pull this off with a Great Blade if I know what I'm doing. Probably would have lost my hardcore world if I didn't have a Caillou staff, by the way. Don't think I could have survived this without Caillou, most likely. I don't see how this would have worked without a Caillou staff at this point. Right, none of these hits are going through. Okay, I'm out of throwing weapons. Okay, don't get stuck on the tree. Yeah, don't get stuck on the tree. I'm gonna teleport out of here. Still getting just attacked by... And where's Corliss? Okay, there's Corliss. Thought I lost track of the boss for a second there. That was a nice hit. Some more good hits there. One more, and we beat Corliss again. Oh, and I got a coral staff drop. Nice. Closes the player in a temporary coral shield. Sounds useful. Okay, I'll just take the free infusion level. I don't see why not. So yeah, that almost went horribly wrong right there. Forgot to actually make more arrows, so I barely had anything in terms of like a ranged weapon at all. So there's a coral staff. So I need to get some water runes so I could actually use the thing. 8 kinetic and 2 water runes. I need to get kinetic runes. Well, actually no, I need to get water runes. I have plenty of kinetic ones, but I just need water. Just so I can see what the coral staff does. I mean, I am curious to see what it does do. Is there some more boss statues? Something's right behind me. Just because I had to kill some more chimeras because some chimeras decided to spawn during my boss fight. Just because they decide to spawn mid-fight. So I don't even think I got enough water runes to actually be able to see what the coral staff does. Okay, I guess it doesn't look like it. Also got like a wither rune, okay. I'll probably just have to try out the coral staff later. Or look up what it does. Either way. So let me go and try and just put away some of this stuff now. Okay, I still have like, now I have 2 water buckets. Well, I can definitely get rid of 1 for sure. So yeah, I also fought a couple bosses. I'd say things went pretty well this stream. So I'll probably just leave it at this for now.